weren't necessary. So I was given an opportunity to become a character that was a dancing showgirl living out loud, and the opportunity to turn an outfit, my last performance, which we knew very well would be my last performance. I turned inside out for gay rights and human rights. And we used RuPaul's Drag Race, one of the costumes, as our inspiration. And I feel like I raised a flag for who I am and what I do and how much I love. And I could not have been a more fun experience. Forget all the friends that we made and the terrific opportunity to take some risks and show people what I'm about.
What's harder, carrying a movie like 6 Days, 7 Nights with Harrison Ford, or Dancing with the Stars?
Do you want to answer that question? You want to guess?
I can guess, but I want to hear what you have to say.
Dancing with the Stars, by far. Funnily enough, there was no audience. Okay, so we were shooting during COVID. I can do Broadway. I can move a theater around. I've only done 2 shows, but I'm pretty good at it. Taking an audience's energy and playing with it, that was always kind of my intrigue with Dancing with the Stars. I was like, I would love to do that. Come hell or high water, I'm a performer. So I am engaging with an audience, no matter how badly I would do something or trip up. If I was on Broadway and somebody skipped into the next scene, I'm fine. That's a challenge. I'll live up to it. Dancing with the Stars, the specificity, very, very specific. I did not know it would be that specific. Hands down, that specificity was way harder to articulate and put into my body and be judged and have no audience than 6 Days, 7 Nights, because you stare at Harrison Ford, and as long as you can speak and look cute, which, by the way, he would have told me if I didn't. He was very specific about encouraging me and gifting me with the pleasure of him teaching me how to be a movie star. Truly, it's too bad that had to wait 20 years, but I hope I'm coming back. Dancing with the Stars, hands down, more difficult.
That's what I would have guessed. I mean, it doesn't seem easy.
It ain't.
Are you a fan of like reality TV? Like, do you watch any reality TV shows like the Housewives, any of that?
Well, okay. Here's my big secret. Well, no, it's not a big secret. I've never known pop culture. I just so that shocked her when I met her, which also became part of the intrigue of people meeting me, because I was raised in a cult. I didn't have a pop culture foundation, okay, which shocked everybody when I came to LA, because I knew nobody. They're like, we want you to meet Steven Spielberg. As I'm like, great, who's he? And they'd be like, you with your not knowing anybody. But there was also part of that allowed me to be in this world with an innocence that I believe was part of what captivated people about me, because I was never imitating anybody. I never even knew who they were talking about. So that shaped a lot of my acting life. And then it became kind of a habit of mine. Like, I never wanted to be an imitator. But now that I'm doing Better Together with Anne and Heather, I'm like, pop culture. Oh my God. I'm watching Too Hot to Handle right now. And I'm talking to my 19-year-old. I'm like, have you seen Too Hot to Handle? Wait, that shouldn't be what your mother tells you. But hold on, it's a really good show. So Heather's gotten me, and we've had the joy of having some of the Bachelorette, oh my God, Bachelorette on our show, and we consider them our friends, and we love you guys. The Housewives, now I have flipped so in the opposite direction that last night I watched, okay, Are You the One? Do you know this reality show?
Honey, I know it all.
I'm all gobsmacked. I'm like, are you the one? Are you kidding? And I mean, it's no secret. I don't think that probably Better Together is going to move into a reality realm. And I mean, Heather just giggled at me today. I'm like, I watched reality TV, I think, for 6 hours hours yesterday, bringing cheese and crackers up to my room, having my son bring me water. Like, okay, mom, you're studying for your reality show. Here, drink some water and have some cheese. But I'm now in love with it. And I think it's because it's the arena I'm in now. I like all sorts of ways to explore.
You just
What's your favorite one? Tell me what to watch.
I mean, well, first of all, you just named some of the Are You the One is phenomenal. Too Hot to Handle is phenomenal.
Come on.
You should watch Love Island. You might as well throw that in.
Oh my God. No, my 12-year-old told me that yesterday when he came in. I am not kidding you. When my kid, do you know what he brought me? Like when I was on like my 4th hour, he's like, here's some candy, mom. You need some, you're going to have to get through it. I mean, hilarious. But he's like, you're watching this? You got to watch Love Island. I'm like, who are you? This is Atlas, my 12-year-old. Now I know what 12-year-olds watch when they're watching reality TV. And he sat down next to me and he's like, Mom, I can't watch this with you. This isn't, you know. And I realized that's a weird thing with, you know, but I have to understand that that's what my 2 kids, that's what they're watching. They're seeing sex, they're seeing romance, they're seeing relationships, they're seeing fears, and that's how they're processing their information about life right now is through reality.
Would you ever, like, you know, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, would you ever consider that if they came knocking?
Oh my God, are you kidding? I'm 100%. It's just that I don't live in Beverly Hills. I live in downtown East LA.
Well, let me tell you something. We can keep this our little secret. Most of them don't live in Beverly Hills.
They don't?
They use the term very loosely on Beverly Hills.
But what about the fact that I'm not married?
That does not matter either.
I could be a housewife, but then who does Heather become?
Heather will become your story, your friend. She could be on the show. Yes.
Okay, she can. Listen, if this is an answer to a question, yes is my answer. No.
Heather's like, please no.
Well, you know, we can. We've had so much fun. Well, I just gave you a little secret. Like maybe Better Together is becoming reality. Maybe Anne needs to find a partner, and you know, we'll see what happens.
Right over here, honey.
Come on, baby.
This is my life. Is there anyone, because you've worked with so many people, like you said, like Harrison Ford, Nicole Kidman, is there anyone like you haven't acted against that you're just like, I would love to just, I don't care if the part is big or small, I would love to act opposite that person?
Oh my God. I mean, to tell you the truth, there are so many, but I mean, I always like to consider myself. You know, Vicky and Marley were the humor of another world. And